Hey guys, so in this video I'll be sharing with you my analysis for the US stock market for the week of 13th to the 17th of May. So today is the 14th of May, so I will just do a quick overview of the main market indexes, so the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and the IWM. And then after this, then we'll take a look at some of the stocks on my current watch list. Right, so let's begin with the S&P 500. So actually we had a sideways movement of the S&P 500 back at the end of March. So you can see that the top was around end of March, and then basically we have just been moving sideways, right? So we had a decline over here. So over here you can see that the 10-day, so the beige line crosses below the 21-day moving average, which is the green line. So if you are a swing trader like me, this is a time to avoid going long as much as possible, because this is a market condition that is not exactly favorable to the type of trading that I do. So over here, I actually, since the end of March, actually cut down quite significantly on my trading activities. I do still take some positions here and there, but in terms of overall activity, I've definitely cut down. And right now, we actually am trading above both the 10 and 21 day moving average. So you can see that prices are trading above both the moving averages, and then the 10 is above the 21 day moving average. So we actually made quite a strong move up from here. So in the past 1 to 1.5 weeks, right? And then right now we are reaching back to the all-time highs. So this is definitely an area of resistance and supply. So you can see that prices have actually tested this area a couple of times and have not break above the level yet. So I expect that prices probably will face some decline, short decline, or at least a consolidation here before it starts to break above this level, if it does, right? So that's for the S&P 500. The next one is the Nasdaq. So the Nasdaq, same thing. It has been moving sideways since back in early March. So the Nasdaq started moving sideways earlier than the S&P 500, because the reason is because most of the stocks in the Nasdaq, so the Nasdaq is mainly focused on tech stocks, right? So those tech stocks and has started to actually lead the market, and that is why they also, when they lead the market, when they start to move sideways and decline, they tend to move even before the other stocks. So which is why the Nasdaq has started to move sideways even before the S&P 500. And then right now, prices are trading both above the 10 and 21 day moving averages, and then the 10 is above the 21 day. So I actually have started to pick up my trading activity in the past 1.5 weeks. And then right now, same thing, it is encountering an area of resistance and supply. So I expect prices might continue to move sideways, or at least decline a bit in the short to intermediate term before it moves higher, if it does, right? So that's for the Nasdaq. Then the IWM, IWM has been quite choppy. So over here, I thought the IWM might actually break out and hold above this level that it has established back since in January of 2022, right? But then this was a false breakout, and then it declined over here, mainly because of the hot inflation data, right? So prices have declined below both the 10 and 21 day moving average, but at least now we see that there's been a reversal. So not only have prices put in higher lows and higher highs, it has also started to trend above both the 10 and 21 day moving averages. So same thing, there's an area of resistance and supply. So I expect prices to chop around here a bit before it continues to move up, if it does. Right, so that's for the indexes. Now let me share with you some of the stocks on my current watch list. So as I'm filming this video, today is the 14th of May. Right, so yesterday, Roaring Kitty, so the Twitter, the guy on Twitter who was well known about the GameStop frenzy back in 2021, actually came back on Twitter yesterday after about a 3 years hiatus, and then he tweeted this image of like the guy sitting up and starting to pay attention, right? So a lot of users start to notice that, okay, actually he was indirectly, at least from my opinion, he was indirectly talking about GameStop, right? So as you can see, let's take a look at GameStop. GameStop has actually gap up strongly on his tweet, right? And then pre-market he has actually moved up even further, right? So that's for GameStop. I actually talking about GameStop, it was not the best move from me because I actually missed out the stock on this day over here. So this was a good entry for my type of trading, but I missed out on here, and then I actually also missed out on the subsequent breakout. So that's something for me to really improve on, so that I don't miss as much of such moves as in the future. So that's for GameStop. I bought Reddit. So Reddit is also is like a sympathy play to all the meme stocks, right? So Reddit is where most of the users talk about the meme stocks. So for example, your Wall Street bets are on Reddit. Alright, so I actually bought Reddit yesterday on the news, right? And then Reddit also actually is forming a quite nice IPO base. So IPO over here starts to move sideways, form a base, and then on earnings, it actually reported better than expected earnings, right? So you can see that it beat revenue expectation. It also beat EPS expectation, but then the stock actually gap up on the day before it starts to reverse, and then right now when it reversed, it found support at the 10 moving average, and then right now it has broken above this breakout level. So I actually have a position in Reddit. Then EMC is also another meme stock which has moved substantially after Roaring Kitty tweeted. Then you can see that in the pre-market is up even more, right? So it's up probably close to 50%. One level to take note of is this 200-day moving average. So you can see that it's sloping down. So it's interesting to see whether with the momentum behind the stock, whether the stock is able to break above this 200-day moving average. So the next one is CYCC. So I actually have this on my watch list. So you can see that gap up and move up on strongly on strong volume, and then like it started to move sideways, found support at the rising moving averages, and then right now it's about to break out. So I'm paying attention to it. Yes, earnings coming up today actually. So I'll take note on how it reacts to earning. Then the next one is LIDR. So it's in the semicon industry group. So strong move up. It's holding this level, so I'm paying attention to this breakout level, and then it also has earnings actually today, so that's something to pay attention to. Then the next one is BIOL. So it actually formed quite a tight base over here, and then you can see at the right side of the base, volume start to pick up on up days, and then when on down days, volume die down, and then it's forming a very tight pivot over here. So if it can break out over here, I might look to add a position in BIOL. The next one is MTEN. So this is a Chinese stock. So another interesting sector move or industry move or theme, what is Chinese stocks, right? So Chinese stocks has been moving up in the past couple of days, right? So if this is one of the Chinese stock that I'm paying attention to, we have also Baba, right? So you can see Baba has been it has gapped up yesterday, and it has made quite a substantial move in the past couple of weeks. Then another stock is this one. So this is also another Chinese stock. So you can see that it broke out from its base over here, and right now it's still holding above the breakout level. Another Chinese stock is Billy, right? So you can see Billy also has made a strong move up. So there's a noticeable theme of Chinese stocks moving up, right? So that's something to pay attention to. The next one is RGS. So this is just another stock that make a strong move up, and then right now it's moving sideways. So it's interesting to see whether it can break above this 50-day moving average, and then and this resistance area. So that's a price level that I'm paying attention to. So that's a quick recap of my weekly analysis for the week of May 13th to the 17th of May.